Hello. In this post, I'm going to talk about the clowns of the botpocalypse. We all know how Amazon is filled with fake reviews, but how easy is it to become a fake influencer? From a video I saw in Germany, which isn't available in English, I learned that after paying a service 200 euros, a guy's Instagram account went from 600 followers to 24,000 followers within a few weeks, and he was offered 2,900 euros by several companies that wanted him to help market their products. He could have been sued for fraud if he took the money, but it showed how easy the system is to scam. The 200 euro service did three things. It gave him 11,500 fake followers, a bunch of click farm likes, and 12,500 followers from a bot that went around following others and asking them to follow him. And who knows how many of those followers were bots as well. An expert in online marketing was asked how many influencer accounts were affected by fake followers, and he said all of them, especially the big ones. In a recent purge of fake inactive accounts, celebrities like Kim Kardashian lost millions of followers in one day. I've never used Instagram, but I do use Quora and wonder how many fake followers and bots are wandering around. I know I have some regular readers, but I have no way of knowing how genuine the view stats really are. It is possible to give a writer the illusion of distribution where there is none. On Instagram, there are no drawbacks to having lots of followers, because engagement is hard to quantify. But on a site like Quora, if a follower doesn't interact with your content, scrolling through all of the text and liking it, that counts against you and prevents your content from being distributed more widely. My takeaway is that if you don't like what someone is writing, you could spend $20 and get their account spammed with fake followers who produce downvotes or click patterns indicative of lack of interest. This could effectively prevent their words from spreading in a sort of automated war of ideas. This is sad because we are all the victims. Readers are vulnerable to fake news, and writers are vulnerable to marketing services that use questionable metrics for success. I recently got an email from a well-known freelancing site, and the headline was, "We will make you a rock star." They were selling online marketing tools. As the sales rep for the tools, they may not know or need to know the dirty work behind the scenes. But this leads to the question, is a middleman for fraudulent activity or illegal activity liable in any way? It used to be that such a narcissism-enabling role was filled by a Rasputin or a Svengali, but today the character is AI and corporate. This is my recipe for an internet rock star. Steal some work by a genius, maybe from Quora, Amazon, an old book in the library, or even your mother's romance novels from the 1970s. Modify it just enough so that stupid people or algorithms won't see the similarity. Get editors, ghostwriters, and artists from a freelancing site to repackage it. Buy followers and likes and bots to promote your product. And repeat this as often as possible. The faster you can produce content, the faster you'll get internet famous. This story connects to something that happened in my real life. these online marketing services are hard to see sometimes. I took part in a mom chat room on Facebook back in 2014, and I knew the people I was chatting with. I knew them in person. There were only 24 people in the group, and then we all stopped using it. Fast forward to 2020, 6 years later, and I visited the group to find out that it now had close to 300 people in it, and I didn't recognize more than 3 names. The group was now dominated by posts that seemed like covert advertisements for audiobooks and really cool baby toys. What had happened? Someone would ask about what their favorite baby thermometer was, and 5 people would respond with links to their favorite baby thermometers. This was a private group. The only way you could get in would be if you knew somebody in the group, but it still seemed that internet marketers had taken it over. And when I commented on how the group had changed and how I didn't know anyone anymore, I was attacked by 15 people who started reporting my posts as spam and complaining to the moderator. The moderator didn't have any time to deal with this sort of thing, so she just said, "Just leave, please. I just don't want to deal with this." I was happy to leave, but I wanted all of the posts I'd made back in 2014 deleted, and that had to be done by hand. It was such a mess. So as I was deleting all of these old posts and reliving ancient history that I really didn't want to be forced to remember, I mean, the early days of motherhood are rocky. The group of 15 fake moms started bombarding me with abuse, calling me unwell, and mocking my blog. I didn't take this personally because I concluded that these 15 people were probably one guy sitting in Texas operating a group of mommy bots to feed his advertising scheme. But in any case, it is a jungle out there. Stay safe. And take a look at my article on the fake economies of the internet. It will really change how you think about publishing in general and how the world is changing. Thank you for watching.